What's up, everybody? So, I just came on here to let y'all know, y'all know I was like talking about me having an interview, and I was really nervous with my interview because it was a virtual interview, and it was a 30-minute virtual interview, where I had to talk about me and a few of my interests and my things that I have going on. I was kind of nervous because I don't usually do stuff like that, but I mean when it's talking about myself, I mean that's not too hard. I don't mind talking about myself, but uh, I think that it went very, very well. So I'm just waiting now to hear back from them and get the feedback, which should be within the next hour or two. But I wanted to come on here to kind of touch on a little bit more of what I was speaking about earlier. I was having a conversation with somebody, and we were just talking about how these this day and age, everything is so like disposable or so temporary. And I don't know if people understand or if they grasp the concept of that just yet, but if not, I'm gonna, I guess, kind of try to just elaborate on it a little bit. You know, there gonna be things in your life that are replaceable, and there's just some things in your life that are not replaceable. There's some things on your journey that are not replaceable. There are people and things, that are not replaceable, nor should they be disposable to you. You know, you can't walk around existing thinking that everything is a quick fix. Everything is, oh, if I just throw it away and I don't have to fix it. Or if I just throw this person away, I don't have to deal with what's happening or what's going on. But you wanna be careful. The kind of people who feel that way are people who feel as though they'll never need anybody. You always hear somebody say, "I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. People need me," or this, that, and third. Every time they're speaking of that, they're speaking of it from a monetary value. But once you grow, you start to learn that you may need somebody in a way that has nothing to do with money or the materialistic things. It may come a time where you really need a person spiritually, or where you need a person mentally. Everything is not of monetary value. People think money heals everything, or I'm successful, so that heals everything. I don't need somebody because I don't need them financially. That's always the route that they're going when they say that they don't need anyone. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. I'm just gonna keep saying that. And the the universe will see so to it that you need those very people that you throw away. In your money, in your financial status, won't ever do anything to help you when that happens. You know, people need to understand who's in charge. And I think they still think that they are. you're not. You know, if you have that kind of energy to just, always on someone who you don't need, and I don't need this family. Everybody fucking needs somebody. Like, let's just be real. Like, everybody needs somebody. Even if you just need somebody to talk to, even if you just need a motherfucker to vent to, somebody to hear what you going through, somebody to pat you on the back on them rough days. You always gonna need somebody. So that kills me when y'all just on this high horse, like you just don't need the world. Like, you're so quick to just let that roll off your tongue. I would never ever say that I don't need somebody. Like, I need people for the things that money could never buy me. I don't care where I get to in life. There will always be things that I need that money or a status is never gonna feel. People get so caught up with that. Like, you get so caught up in the materialistic part of life that you forget that you are still human. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need somebody to tell you that it's okay when you're the one that's always the one that's fixing something or trying to fix something. And when you're broken, it's so much easier for people to throw you away. I pride myself on being a nurturer because I am naturally nurturing. Anybody that I'm around or anybody that I want to be around, like, I'm just a natural nurturing person. That's all I know how to be. It's to a fault, but I'm never gonna change who I am because people fail to see the blessing in it or the beauty in having a person like that in their life. Like, I'm not gonna change that about myself because somebody don't appreciate it or because they can't understand it. Like, I'm not gonna change it. But I just want y'all to, like, I want y'all to take the time and to think about all the things that the people in your life give you that is of not monetary value. Anything that you can't buy. And think about that when you think about disposing of a person. Now, by all means, if a person if it's just not it's just not it. You can't force fit anything. But some of y'all do that shit prematurely, and it's because you're so used to doing it. You're so used to disposing of shit so you don't have to deal with it. You're so used to, let me give up on my friend because I just don't want to deal with what she got going on right now. Or let me give up on my family member because I just don't want to have to sit down and deal with his problems right now. So I don't want to do it. But ask yourself, what do these people have that you need or that you may need one day that your money will never be able to buy you? And when y'all start to stop looking at the monetary value of some shit, y'all will start appreciating the other shit so much more. Like, you would appreciate somebody just calling you to see if you okay. Somebody just genuinely giving you a hug when you need it. Somebody wiping the tears off your face when you're going through something. That's the type of shit that no amount of money can't buy you. Yeah, people will come around you and they'll fake that shit. They'll fake it. But time will always attest to who really being real and who really just being there just to be there. A lot of y'all got a lot of people around y'all who love y'all long as they can use you. They love you long as they can take from you. They love you long as you're doing things. They love you with stipulations. You need to find those people who love you without that. Without stipulations. I don't love you because you bought me a new car. I don't love you because you bought me a new house. I love you simply because you walked through the door and you put a smile on my face. Or I love you simply because every time we hang out together, we have like an awesome time. It's like we never, we never were not around each other. You know, like that's the kind of shit that. That's why I say like I want a lot of shit money can't buy, and that shit is rare. Because people want to love you with conditions. And that's anybody in your life. Your family, your friends, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. They all want to love you with stipulations. I want to love you as long as I can continue to be me. And when I say continue to be me, in the sense that I can continue to hurt you and do you things, but I still love you because as long as you allow me to do those things, I'll still love you. But when you don't, and you want me to be accountable for what I'm doing, can't love you like that. That's when I gotta run away from you. That's when I gotta shut you out. That's when I gotta throw you away. Because now you're asking me to be accountable. That's a hard pill to swallow. It ain't easy being accountable. You think somebody wanna admit something's their fault? They don't. But it's what makes you a real person to be accountable for anything that you do. If you hurt my feelings and I say you hurt my feelings, you can't tell me that you didn't. All you can do is be accountable for it and say, okay, I hurt your feelings, or I did you something wrong, I apologize. But most people are not willing to do that because it makes them feel like they're omitting some kind of control. You know, it make them feel like, oh, this person ruling me because they're telling me to be accountable for something that I did. I don't want to do that. Nobody gonna tell me what to do. Like that type of shit. That shit's stupid. But I mean, everybody get a choice. All I can tell you is love the people that God has loaned you, because one day He's gonna need them back. And then it'll be that day where you can't be accountable for anything. You won't be no sorries or anything like that, because that time has come. Stop assessing people in your life by their monetary value, because when you die, you cannot take any money with you. When they die, they cannot take any money with them. Your graves will be the same. The day will be the same. So if you're loving somebody from that standpoint, or you operating from that standpoint in life, you're so lost. Like don't get me wrong, you need money to survive. Everybody need that. But it ain't never gonna be the deciding factor of who I deal with and how I deal with them. And I'm never gonna just say I don't need nobody because of it. I got $1 million in the fucking bank, and I still will ever never say that I don't need nobody. Cause when I get in some situations that the $1 million can't get me out of, I'm gonna need those people that I just said I didn't need. Think about it.